DEE Tutors, bringing learning to your doorstep.
Yeah, how you doing? How's everything? I hope you're good. Today I'm gonna be discussing another important type of question to expect on the IELTS reading module, and that question is true, false, not giving type of question, or it may come in form of yes, no, or not giving type of question.
DEE Tutors, bringing learning to your doorstep.
Now, as I told you in a previous video on different types of IELTS reading questions, I said that three criteria are important. Number one is you need to know the task, what is expected of you. Number two, you need to know the required skills, that you need to ace that particular type of question. And number three, you need to know the different tips and strategies that will help you to ace this type of question. As regard yes, no, or not giving type of question, or true, false, not giving type
DEE Tutors, bringing learning to your doorstep.
of question, what is the task? What is expected of you is that you're meant to decide if the information or a writer's opinion in the question statement can be found on the passage. Let me repeat that. You're meant to decide whether the information in a statement you're giving or the writer opinion in a statement that you're giving in the question booklets is in the passage or not in the passage. This is a confirmation kind of question. You're meant to confirm whether the information or the writer opinion given in the statement question is in the passage or not in the passage. That is the task. The next is you need to know what are the required skills that are expected from you, a prospective IELTS exam or test candidates. Number one, you need to identify the specific information on the passage. Every statement is a signpost directs you to a particular information on the passage, and you need to identify where that particular information is given on the passage. That is the first skill that is expected of you. You need to look out for where the information could be found in the passage. Number two, you need to be able to scan and understand the information. You need to be able to scan and understand that information. That is a true, false, not giving type of question. Now, you need to understand that scanning is one of the strategies. It's a type of reading. Scanning is a type of reading, just the way we have skimming and we have study reading. But in examination circumstance or situation, scanning and skimming are most relevant. So when you scan, it means that you read the question that is based on a particular IELTS comprehension passage. You then go to the passage to go and get the relevant information that will help you to answer that particular question. What you're doing is just you're scanning, you're bringing out a particular relevant information from the comprehension passage. So you need to scan. When you scan it, you need to understand the information that is expected of you. And the third skill is you need to understand the opinions of the writer as stated in the passage, so that you should be able to choose the right opinion when it is based on yes, no, or not giving type of question. That needs to be what? Noted. Now, what are the tips and the strategies that can help you to ace the true, false, not giving type of question or yes, no, not giving type of question? Number one, you need to understand the meaning of each of the answer. You need to know the meaning of yes as a response, the meaning of no as a response, the meaning of not given as a response. Anytime you're meant to provide yes or true as an answer, it means that the same information in the statement question is in the passage or can be found in the passage. That is when you give yes, true type of response. Number 2, that is false or no type of what? Of response. It doesn't mean that anytime you're meant to give no or false type of question, it doesn't mean that you can't find that information on the passage. It means that what is in the statement is the opposite of what is stated in the passage. When we have the opposite of the information stated or provided in the passage, your response is meant to be no or false. You need to note that. It doesn't mean that you cannot find it in the passage. It means that it is the opposite you have in the passage. I hope that is noted. And the last one, which is not given. Not given means that the information is not in the passage. Nothing like this is mentioned in the passage. I think that is noted. So another strategy, aside from getting to know the meaning of each response that you may provide as your answer, you need to be able to paraphrase the statement before trying to locate the answer. Paraphrase it in your own words. Paraphrase simply means ability to reword or to restate the same information using a new set of words, and the meaning is still the same. So you paraphrase it, and you need to also note that the answer for yes, no, not giving, or true, false, not giving type of question is usually in order. The answer to number 1 statement, you understand, that number 1 statement comes earlier, followed by number 2, number 3, number 4, as you can find it in the passage. For intensive preparation for IELTS examination tests, reach out to DEE Tutors. We prepare students that they've had 8.5, 8.0, 7.5, 7.0 among others. But most of our students, they have a perfect score. For results-oriented preparatory class, you can join our classes at our learning center, or you can join us online via Zoom, and I guarantee you that you're not going to regret that action. Thank you.
DEE Tutors, bringing learning to your doorstep.